Randy Orton, with a devastating RKO out of nowhere a few seconds before the match ends, shows the world that he is not on the same page with Cody Rhodes anymore. But we're gonna get full answers when he arrives on SmackDown, picking up a microphone for the first time since he was pile-driven by Kevin Owens. I see some mixed emotions in you. You don't know you should cheer me for my return or you should boo me because of what I did to Cody Rhodes. First of all, I'm gonna make one thing clear. I'm not on the same side as Kevin Owens, even if he's right. The Viper is not that crazy to agree with a man who took months of his career using a banned move. I will get back to him later, but for now, we're gonna talk about something more important. Something that when you hear it, you can decide whether you agree with me or not. When I was at home, recovering from my back injury which put me on shelf for 18 months, I was reviewing everything. I was thinking deeper about everything in professional wrestling world, and I found out that you, the fans of this great business, are the most important factor in its success. But when I was at home in the past couple of months, I started to think even deeper than before. And I understood as a professional wrestler, as a superstar, as a legend killer, as Randy Orton, you are not important to me. Because at this moment, Randy Orton is being questioned. Even you, who didn't like what I did at the Royal Rumble, were asking yourselves, where did the old Randy Orton go? Where is that legend killer who used to show no mercy to anyone? Where is that killer instinct? I want to be remembered as Randy Orton. I want to be remembered as the person I really am, not as a man like Cody Rhodes who does everything to everyone in every single way to keep his popularity. Not gonna lie, I'm glad that I finally see Randy Orton being Randy Orton. Hey, shut your mouth, KO. I said you're right at some particular things, but that doesn't mean I forgot what you did to me. I see you geared up, so why not to kick your... The Viper leaves the ring and with the highest level of aggression is coming after the prize fighter. The brawl is underway. Orton hasn't forgotten what KO did to him. The security guard arrives and they're trying to separate these two bloodthirsty animals until SmackDown's general manager enters. We've all had enough, gentlemen. You need to end this once and for all. You must do that at Elimination Chamber when you face off against each other in an Extreme Rules match. Hope you could finally settle this damn thing. Huge announcement made by Nick Aldis, the Viper versus the prize fighter, one last time to end this once and for all. Later that night, the exhausted Nick Aldis, after having a tough night in his chaotic show, has a gatecrasher who wasn't supposed to appear tonight. Aldis jumps out of his seat after seeing the American Nightmare and screams at Cody. Cody, what the hell are you doing here? Huh? Haven't I told you that you're not supposed to be here tonight? Listen, I've had enough chaos for tonight. I wanted you to stay home because both Randy Orton and Kevin Owens are here tonight, and I don't want my show be out of my control. You hear me, Cody? I completely understand where you're coming from, Nick. I know I broke some rules for tonight, but I had to because I have an idea and I wanted to say it to your face before you do something else. Okay, but Cody, please be quick, say it, and leave the arena as soon as possible. Put my Undisputed Championship on the line in the men's Elimination Chamber match. I want to defend it in there. I know you want that, Cody, but we need a challenger for your title at WrestleMania. I was trying to make the Elimination Chamber match for your title's #1 contendership, and I guess with all these, what you want is not possible. I have an idea for that too. Nick, I wanted to. Randy Orton is here and is surprised after seeing Cody Rhodes, who he didn't expect to meet. Look who's here. How's your neck after that RKO, buddy? Aldis immediately interrupts. Cody, please don't do anything. Control yourself. And Randy, get out of here right now. You want Randy out of here? I can do that for you. Kevin Owens is here again. Randy decides to go after Owens again. Nick Aldis tries to separate them, and Cody Rhodes is only watching this in the background. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. I'm not gonna waste any more time, and I'm gonna cut it right to the chase. Last week, our undisputed champion Cody Rhodes requested something interesting, something that was in contrast with my plans. But I thought twice about it, and I found out I can fix more than one problem with this solution. He wants to defend his title inside the Elimination Chamber structure in Toronto, which is of course a massive opportunity for everyone, but the thing was, we needed a challenger for him at WrestleMania, and because of that, I wanted the Elimination Chamber match to be a number one contenders match. But I thought about this idea the whole night, and I found a solution for it. It is official. At Elimination Chamber in Toronto, Cody Rhodes will defend his title inside that unforgiving structure, and his challengers will be determined with 5 qualifying matches. 2 of them will take place tonight, 2 will take place next week, and me and Adam Pearce have come to an agreement that the other match will be taking place this Monday on Raw. One of tonight's matches is our epic main event where the OTC returns to in-ring action for the first time ever on Friday Night SmackDown since his return at SummerSlam, where he faces off against the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. The other match will be coming up next, but there is one more thing. Remember, Cody Rhodes needs a challenger for WrestleMania, and that man will be either Kevin Owens or Randy Orton. At Elimination Chamber, the winner of that Extreme Rules match will challenge for the Undisputed Championship at WrestleMania. And the thing is, the loser of that match can never compete for the Undisputed title as long as the championship is owned by the winner of the match or the winner of the Elimination Chamber match. Enjoy your night, WWE Universe.
You don't want none.
AJ Styles qualifies for the Chamber match, but the second man will be determined in one of the biggest main events of recent history of SmackDown, where the original Tribal Chief battles against the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu has Roman Reigns down and wants to hit a rib-breaking splash, but Roman catches him in the midair with a spear. No, Jacob Fatu is an absolute monster that is not currently giving up. Roman is shocked by how resilient Jacob Fatu is. He wants another spear, which will definitely finish him off. Solo Sikoa and Tongans are here, distracting the OTC from the match. The Usos are here, coming after Solo's bloodline. They take out the Tongans. But Solo Sikoa is still there, wants to hit Jay with a Samoan spike, but Jimmy saves him with the super kick from behind. They, not the ones. But we should keep an eye in the ring, where Jacob Fatu has recovered and plants Roman Reigns with a Samoan drop. But things are getting more interesting because the referee is being distracted by someone, so the Usos enter the ring for a double super kick to Jacob Fatu. They quickly leave the ring, and the crowd explodes when they find out who that distractor is. The Wise Man is back! Paul Heyman is here! A taste of Solo's own medicine, and Roman Reigns qualifies for the Elimination Chamber match. SmackDown before Elimination Chamber. It's taking place in Toronto as well, and we're kicking things off with the American Nightmare, our undisputed champion, Cody Rhodes. Actually, I'm not in mood for quite some time, but you, the Toronto crowd, always fire me up. What do you guys want to talk about? As I said, I'm not in mood. I'm dealing with some problems, and of course, I'm heartbroken. I've experienced betrayals, I've experienced sudden attacks, but this one really broke my heart. Me and Randy Orton were longtime friends. Very long. I've known him from my first days, but now what? My brother betrayed me. And maybe some of you understood it. I wanted to increase Randy Orton's chance to become the #1 contender for my title, so I could face him and get my hands on him. Don't see this sad face. Behind this Cody Rhodes, there is a pissed off, aggressive, infuriated Cody Rhodes who wants revenge. But if I want that, I have to beat 5 of the best superstars at the same time. I wanted to risk it all in order to increase Randy Orton's victory chance, and after seeing AJ Styles qualify, Roman Reigns qualify, Bronson Reed, Drew McIntyre, Solo Sikoa qualify, there is one question left in my mind. Was it worth it? I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand. Good to see you, Cody. We haven't met each other the way we should since the Royal Rumble, but I guess this is finally the time. So you wanted to increase my victory chance? You really think Randy Orton needs your help to beat Kevin Owens? What did I do that I made you little so-called workhorse think Randy Orton needs you? Where did I go the wrong way? Do you really want me to show you who Randy freaking Orton really is? Randy Orton pays attention to the stage, waiting for Kevin Owens for a preview of what these two are gonna do with each other tomorrow night, but there is no sign of KO. With a steel chair in hand, he is entering from behind, but the highly interesting thing is, Cody Rhodes is seeing it all, but not doing even a single thing about it. Owens continues beating Randy with that chair, and Rhodes is only watching it. Cody leaves, and the security team drags Randy out of the ring to save him. KO is back in Canada, but he's not receiving that full support he used to get before. But he doesn't care. The only thing he cares about is to punish Randy Orton and get another shot at Cody's title, this time at WrestleMania. Canada is hosting another WWE Premium Live event once again, this time one of the most hyped ones, Elimination Chamber. The main event will be the Undisputed Championship Elimination Chamber match, and before that, we have the Extreme Rules match between Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. A long-time rivalry will end tonight. Also, the winner will face Cody Rhodes or the possible new Undisputed Champion that will be crowned in the main event at WrestleMania. And the loser cannot challenge for the undisputed title as long as the winner or Cody Rhodes is the champion. Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton. They both main evented WrestleMania before, and now they are trying to do that once again. About 7 months ago, Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton teamed up with each other. 7 months later, they are feuding, battling for the ownership of the Undisputed Championship. One of these two will main event WrestleMania and challenge for the world title. But will Cody Rhodes join them? We will find that out later tonight, but for now, we are gonna find out who's gonna fill the other spot. They beat the hell out of each other, and at some point, Orton spikes Owens with a signature DDT and is calling for the RKO. Owens, with a low blow, takes down Randy, something that is normalized for KO these days, and now he's setting up a table for a pop-up powerbomb through it. No, the Viper is not giving up. So Owens wants to hurt Randy badly again. He wants to do that damn thing. He wants the pile driver, but Randy stays alive and nails him with an RKO and hooks his leg in order to punch his ticket to WrestleMania. No, Owens is not letting his opportunity go away. Orton, he's sick of it, so he wants to inflict as most damage as possible, and that is not possible without a table. But Owens, who has recovered, launches himself over the top rope and takes Orton down. It is now KO's turn to use a table. Unbelievably, Orton kicks out. KO is screaming. He's very pissed off. He wants to do whatever it takes to win this match as he attempts the pile driver once again, but the Viper counters it with a sunset flip. Owens kicks. Orton wants an RKO, but is denied and is hit with another pop-up powerbomb. KO wants to kill his former friend. He sets up a table, puts Orton on it, and climbs the ropes. Randy recovers and nails him with an uppercut and wants to do something, so finally this damn match could come to an end. A super RKO from the top, and the squashed Viper puts his hand on Kevin's dead body. Orton did it. He defeated Kevin Owens and will main event WrestleMania once again. But the question is, does his body has what it takes to make him the Randy Orton he used to be years ago? We will find that out at WrestleMania. But for now, we need to figure out who his opponent will be at the grandest stage of them all. Will it be Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, Bronson Reed, AJ Styles, or will it be Cody Rhodes? The American Nightmare got half of what he wanted. He got Randy Orton at WrestleMania, but he has to remain champion for the other half. And that's a very tough task, as he's competing since the very first second of this match, just like the phenomenal one. Elimination Chamber match is incredible, just like the past years, and now Bronson Reed and Solo Sikoa, with the alliance and the good history they have with each other, are dominating everyone. Cody and AJ are almost successful to take them down with their temporary alliance, but not until the Scottish Warrior interrupts them. So Solo and Reed regain control to beat the hell out of Rhodes and Styles. But at the end, Drew McIntyre is no exception, as he gets beaten down by the two monsters as well. They are standing tall with the other three competitors down. Until Bronson Reed takes down Solo Sikoa as well. After almost 4 months of alliance, Reed sees nothing more important than himself, and for the first time ever, a tsunami to the so-called new tribal chief. But now, it's time for the original tribal chief to enter the matchup. Roman hasn't forgotten the War Games match. He hasn't forgotten Bronson Reed's actions, and they start trading shots. Roman is getting the upper hand as he wants his special clothesline, but Reed plants him with a power slam. But keep your eyes on Cody Rhodes, who enters with a Cody cutter. In the corner, we see Drew McIntyre counting down for a Claymore. Nailed it! The OTC has recovered and wants a Superman punch. He hits him with it, but this freaking monster is still standing. But he goes down when the Phenomenal One enters with his phenomenal forearm. Reed is finally out, but immediately McIntyre switches pages as he nails Cody with a future shot. Roman wants the spear, but he is caught with a spinebuster. AJ Styles, though, is the one who can fight back. a Pele kick to Drew, and now it is time for the Styles Clash. But Solo Sikoa is back in the battle, and a spike is enough to eliminate AJ Styles. Sikoa is seeking his second elimination as he wants to spike McIntyre, but Drew denies him, goes for the Claymore, but Reigns is back with a spear. Sikoa throws Roman out and covers Drew McIntyre. Drew stays alive, but Solo wants the spike again, and this is when Roman enters with a Superman punch. Rhodes is back too, and he sets Drew in position for a crossroads while Reigns is spearing Solo Sikoa. Double elimination, and this face-off has a lot of history behind it. Cody with the famous right hand, but he can't hit the crossroads, and a Superman punch instead by Roman gives him the advantage. He wants the spear, and the title is slipping away from Cody Rhodes.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking. Holy shit! 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 Holy shit!
It's official. Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania. As Rhodes retained his title, but because of the interference from the final boss, he has his own path with Roman Reigns, but there is one more scheduled face-to-face between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton before the Undisputed Championship match at the grandest stage of them all. Cody, we couldn't have a conversation with each other after what I did at the Royal Rumble. Well, it's better to say they didn't let us have it. But now, we're here. Only you, only me. I said what I needed to say to explain why I did that. Yet it's still something you want to say about me. Go on, champ. It's weird. You want to know what is weird? That you still talk like you haven't done anything. You see, the fact is, Randy Orton cannot be trusted. That is what you've always been. You even took down your own friends out of nowhere when they least expected it. But for once in my life, I thought, no, Randy is changed. Also, he's my best friend. He wouldn't do that to me. He wouldn't betray me. But guess what, Randy? You did it. And I've said it before that some part of me is very, very heartbroken. But the other part is pissed off. I know. I heard what you said before. But Cody, instead of being heartbroken, instead of being angry, be real with yourself. Ask yourself, why did Randy do this? I know you're that selfish that you haven't thought twice about it and directly came to blame me. So I'm gonna answer you in a different way. After SummerSlam, you told me you want to give Kevin Owens an Undisputed Championship match. Kevin Owens, not me. And that was the only reason I went after Gunther on Raw. I didn't win the World Heavyweight title, but I thought you would be thinking, okay, I gave KO the shot, now it's Randy's turn. But what did you do instead? Let me remind you, teamed up with Roman Reigns. After that, I chose you over KO, and he beat the hell out of me. Where the hell were you to stop him when he was pile driving me to take months of my career? Then, I thought with myself, Cody didn't have to come here, because Randy Orton doesn't need anyone. And that's the very same reason I RKO'd you. Because Randy Orton doesn't need Cody Rhodes. Unlike you, who needed Jey Uso, John Cena, The Undertaker to win that title for you. Needed your mama to retain against AJ Styles. Needed Roman Reigns to retain at SummerSlam. Needed me to retain against Kevin Owens. And needed The Rock to retain it at the Elimination Chamber. I think that's enough for now. See you in Vegas. Las Vegas is hosting this massive Undisputed Championship match where Cody Rhodes, who wanted revenge, got his former friend Randy Orton, who betrayed him, in this match at the grandest stage of them all. Randy Orton is punishing Cody Rhodes. He has been trying to tell us that the old Viper with that deadly killer instinct is still alive in him. He puts the champion through the table and increases the level of pain with submissions, but the American Nightmare is pissed off, and just like he told us, he wouldn't give up easily against the 14-time world champion. He is not taking it easy on him. Series of kicks in different styles, followed by a finisher. One, two, no, Orton is still alive. Cody Rhodes decides to try a dive from the top, but he is caught with an RKO out of nowhere. No, Cody Rhodes is still in this fight. With no time wasted, Orton calls for another RKO when Cody catches him for the crossroads, but no, Randy frees himself and immediately plants his head down to the mat with a spiked DDT. And the signature taunt for the RKO. Kick out by Cody Rhodes. How the hell is he surviving? We don't know. He overwhelms Randy Orton doesn't know. Cody gets back to his feet, he's fired up as hell, and they start trading blows like the match has just started. Cody gets the upper hand and jumps for the disaster kick, but Randy catches him, pops him up for the RKO, but is not going for the cover. Instead, he tells Cody, "You wanted every single one of this." The old Viper is still in him. The punch kicker Randy Orton is back, and he wins his 15th World Championship by dethroning his former friend. Cody Rhodes didn't see that coming because it was out of nowhere.